Should you start your business in partnership or take your entrepreneurial journey as a solopreneur? Before you take this decision, you must understand few factors. So you must know that why and when we decide to get into partnership, why partnership fails, what are the alternatives we have, and finally what makes a great partnership. Let's understand each one of them. So generally when we decide to start any business in partnership, the first thing which happens, that's totally based on emotions. And the factors which influence the emotions, first is that we start partnership with our friends. Because we are good friends, we believe that in partnership also we'll be great business owners and we'll fulfill our dream together. The second reason could be that we are college mates, we have studied in same institution. After our studies we decided to start a business. Third reason could be that we are working in same organization and we are colleagues, and we think that yes, if this organization is doing something great, then we can also start a business. And another reason could be that you meet somebody and you both have same vision, you both have big dreams and you want to fulfill that dream. Suddenly you come across and discuss about a business idea, and then you take a decision that yes, this is a great idea, we must start something new, and you get into partnership. And there could be another reason. Two business owners, they meet in an informal meeting and they discuss about various business opportunities, and they decide to start one together, right? So that's also a decision which is based on emotions. Another reason is that we select our partner based on the influence of that person. We believe that that person is influential and maybe politically or can influence public masses and already is into business. So we want to use his or her name, and we want to collaborate with that person, and we ask that person to become our partner. So these are some of the decisions which are totally based on emotions. Sometimes we require business capital and we require funds for business, and that is also one of the reasons why we get into partnership. We think that this person can invest money into our business, and we share our business proposal with that person, and that person gets ready to become our partner, and we get into some kind of collaboration and we start a business together. Another reason is based on the skill set. Okay, sometimes we believe that this person can contribute in this particular domain, or this person has specialized skill, is an expert into this domain. So then we collaborate, we work together, we decide to work together as partners and we start a business. So after that, when we decide our partner, that could be anybody, then that decision could be based on emotions, based on the capital requirement that we have, or the skill set or the talent requirement that we have. Now after this point onwards, we start a business together, and we reach to a certain level where we feel and we experience that this partnership is not working well, and we need to get onto our own different paths, and we need to dissolve this partnership firm. So why does this happen, right? So there are mainly three reasons, and three stages when we experience such kind of problem or challenges, you can say, in the partnership business. The first reason is that if the decision of getting into partnership is based on emotions. So all those factors which we just discussed earlier. So if the partnership is based on any of those reasons, then we can very quickly reach to a situation where we have to dissolve the firm. The second reason is when your firm is not making money, you are in losses, and there's a time when you have to invest money, maybe for paying out your monthly expenses, paying salaries to your staff, paying building rents and other operational expenses. And at that very point of time, you feel that why should I invest, why should I put in money, right? So that is the time when most of the partnerships collapse, because the partners are not ready or willing to invest or to put in money according to their partnership ratio. So the other reason could be then when your business is growing, your firm is making good money and you both are taking good profits, but suddenly one partner feels that why the other partner is taking this money as a share in the profit, where somebody becomes greedy. And it happens only when the business starts making money and you reach to a level where you all are enjoying profits. Then you think that why don't we start something on our own? Why do we need the other person? So this is also one of the reasons which is quite common in partnership businesses. If you still want to start a business where you need support from the other person and you don't want that other person to become your partner, then what could be the alternatives? So if you want that your partnership model should not fail, then first of all, don't create this business based on any emotion. Second, if you need funds, if you need money, you need capital, then also try to find some alternatives. To raise money, you could take some loan from the bank. If you have something to pledge, do that. Take help and support from your family members or your friends, okay? And even if it doesn't work, then the person who can invest in your business, request that person to give you money on loan basis rather than becoming your partner. Because in that case, what would happen? You would pay some rate of interest to that person, which would generally be higher than the bank, because the bank is not giving you any loan at this very early stage of your business. So in that case, what you can do is you can return that money to the other person, but ultimately what will happen, that when your business is successful, you will not have to share any money with that person, and the entire profit and the entire business will be under your control. And on the other side, if you think that partnership is required because the other person has some skill set, has some knowledge of a particular domain or a field or an area which you can't handle on your own, then it's also a good idea to request that person to work for you on some remuneration basis. You can hire experts, you can build your own team, you can find experts from the industry. So why to have a partner? Because partnership is something where you are dedicating your entire life into your business, so that the skill cannot be a reason for partnership. And still, if you want to work with somebody and you think that that person should involve in your business, then get into a collaboration which could be on project basis. It shouldn't be a business partnership at all. Initially, until and unless you both build a trust and you both get into the same frequency and you are ready to take this relationship forward. Getting into partnership is a wonderful idea when you take this as a relationship, as a long-term relationship, right? So what makes the great partnerships, right? All the partners should have common goal. They all should work on a common goal and they should have same objective. Both should be doing only that business at one point of time, and that should be the primary business. It has been seen many times that the people who are into multiple businesses and they have different sources of income and revenue, then their focus gets deviated. Then one partner who has conceived the idea, devotes entire time into that partnership business, but the other partner who has some other ventures, other activities and other sources of money, that other partner is not devoting equal time, and then also the conflicts happen. So it's very important that if you have decided to get into partnership business, then that particular business should be a common goal of all the partners. It's always important to know that what your partner is bringing onto the table, right? And preferably what should happen, that if it's all about the skill set and the knowledge, the partners should have different skills and different expertise, because what happens that if both are, say, let's take an example, they both are developers, right? Then nobody knows about the marketing and sales. So somebody should be ready to handle the marketing and sales. So the other person could handle operations, HR or development, something like that. When your domain is defined, you get more clarity about the departments that you both are going to head, right? But that doesn't mean that you are not responsible for the overall business. there should be a common responsibility of all the partners to take care of overall growth of the business. That doesn't mean that if you have invested 10% into the business, then you are responsible only for the 10% growth of your business. Even if you are handling one department, even then the overall business growth is your responsibility. And so this kind of mindset is very important in any kind of partnership business, where you are ready to take overall responsibility of the business. Even if your partner has done something wrong, and then you should be there to support the other partner, and you should be responsible for that. One more thing which becomes challenging in business, that some partners, they don't invest. So because business is all about investments. You can't take somebody just based on the skills. All the partners should invest in the business. It does not matter how much you are investing, and how you are investing. That could be in shape of any contribution. You can contribute your assets, you can contribute some equipment, you can invest infrastructure, you can invest in something else, you can bring in money. That doesn't matter what you are investing, but your financial stake should be there. It has been seen that the businesses where one partner doesn't have the financial stake, those businesses don't last long. So to avoid this, if that is the situation, then ask the other partner to become a collaborator or a contributor by rendering their services, for your business. Then don't get into any kind of business partnership, because business means investment, and if investment is not there from any of the partners, so that's not going to be a business model at all. In some businesses, what happens that one person becomes your partner as an investor, and that person says that okay, I'll be more involved into other activities, but I'll bring in money when and where it is required. So in that case, if the partner is not an active partner and is just as an investor, so that partner should reduce his or her involvement into operations. But that does not mean that the partner should not be aware and updated about the activities, about the business activities and business developments. Because what happens when you are not active partner, and the other partner is actively involved into day-to-day operational activities and is managing your entire business, that the other partner gets demotivated when every time one person is interfering. Definitely the other person should give feedback, suggestions, have frequent meetings with the team, with the partner, and take this business towards growth. So when you are in business, you must define the level of control you require, right? And this level of control you can share with your partner. That's also very important, because this is something where the egos, they clash. Your partnership deed should be created in such a way that all your terms and conditions should be predefined, and you have to be very transparent. Even if you are withdrawing money for your personal use from your business, your other partner should know about it, and the level of trust must be maintained. And if all these things happen, your partnership will go very well, and there's nothing that can break this strong bonding and this strong relationship. So if you are willing to start a business in partnership, just review all these points, reconsider that, and talk to the person with whom you are going to start your new venture. And if it works well, then go ahead, and nothing can stop you then.